Public Works Committee meeting. Roll call, please.
Alderman Art Woods.
Here.
Alderman Curielli.
Here.
Alderman Carr.
Here.
Alderwoman Fonseca.
Here.
Alderman Sosmarsky.
Here.
Alderwoman Ames.
Here.
Alderman Artie Woods.
Here.
Alderman Catalano.
Here.
All right, we have a quorum. First, I'll make a motion to approve the meeting minutes of September 25th, 2025.
So move.
Any comments, questions, corrections? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes. We only got one item tonight, report and recommendation, approval of a professional services agreement between the City of Wooddale and Baxter and Woodman for Phase 3 engineering services for the Middle Drive resurfacing project. That is my motion.
Second.
Director Lang.
Thank you, Chairman. So a couple weeks ago, we discussed Middle Drive amending project limits. That was the Phase 2 designs. Now for Phase 3 engineering, which is construction observation. Because this is a federally funded project, the proposal is expected to be over $40,000. Helps, huh? We have to follow IDOT's qualification-based selection process where proposals are received and reviewed without consideration of the cost. So we issued a request for proposals. 2 proposals were received, one from Baxter and Woodman, one from Thomas Engineering. They were discussed at the RFP steering committee meeting, and the committee made a recommendation to proceed with Baxter and Woodman as they had performed the design on this project, as well as handled 2 STP projects for us in recent years, one for Foster, one for Central Avenue, and those have been completed satisfactorily. So they made a recommendation to award the Phase 3 engineering agreement to Baxter and Woodman. We expect those costs to be based on the construction cost. The Phase 3 services will be about $108,000. 30% of that, or about $32,000, would be the city's share.
Any questions on this one? No? Roll call, please.
Alderman Art Woods.
Yes.
Alderman Curielli.
Yes.
Alderman Carr.
Yes.
Alderwoman Fonseca.
Yes.
Alderman Sosmarsky.
Yes.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Artie Woods.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
And that passes. Items to be considered at future meetings, permanent easement Mary Jane Drainage Project, November. Irving Central Traffic Light, November, December. Ward 1 Drainage Improvements, November and December. Does anyone have anything they would like to add? Seeing none, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
So move.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We're adjourned.
I'd like to call to order the Finance and Administration Committee meeting. The minute taker note that the same members are present. I'd like to make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from August 14th, 2025 for the Finance and Administration Committee.
I'll second.
Does anyone have any comments, corrections? The minutes? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And that passes. We just have one report this evening, vehicle sticker program. Director Wilson, I believe you have some.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Chairwoman. Yeah, so this has come up a few times over the years. It's put on the agenda this evening to discuss, I guess, the future of the program, if you will. So depending on the decision, the outcome tonight, I guess there's a hybrid option, but I guess fundamentally we're either going to continue the program or we will suspend the program. So if the decision is made to pause or suspend the program or I guess not do the vehicle stickers anymore, we would prepare a resolution for council to vote on that, just so that there is a record of that. If the decision is to continue the program as is or in a different manner, then we would just proceed accordingly based upon that direction. So just looking for direction tonight on, I guess, the future of the program. And like I said, if the decision is to pause or cease the program, we will bring a resolution forward, just memorializing that decision. If the decision is to continue on forward, then we'll just continue on as usual.
Okay, thank you. Are there any, Alderman Art Woods?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to eliminate the vehicle stickers in their entirety.
Second that.
Second.
Any other questions or comments?
Well, there's a motion on the floor, right? So,
Right. Is there any other comments, or do you have a question about
yeah, my comments is I'd rather see the regular residential be eliminated, but not the business, the B licenses. So all the B licenses, they should still be in the program and paying for a vehicle sticker, but just the residents, just eliminate the residents. That's my opinion on that.
Okay. Alderman Currielli.
Any comments on budgeting for next year with the removal of the stickers?
Director Wilson.
Thank you. I think as we discussed kind of at the strategic plan, we're going to have to, this year's budget's going to be a little bit tighter than last year's, which we knew last year, this year's was going to be tighter. If you look at the numbers this year, and granted it's year to date, but we're about 4,000 behind last year all year long. I mean, that's to make up the $4,000, that's going to require 250 cars to come into town between now and the end of April. Typically, once we get to the winter, the revenue pretty much tails off. We'll pick up a few here and there from new residents, but not a lot. And the expenses each year are going up as well. So the revenue is declining on this year over year for the past 5 or 6 years, and the expenses are going up. So again, from a revenue budgeting standpoint, it's something we're going to have to work around. But just from a resident standpoint, again, I think Elk Grove has the industrial park. The next closest to us is Elmhurst, and then Roselle. Pretty much everybody else around us has either gotten rid of them or done something else. So from a resident standpoint, I could see the want for this. Again, from a budgeting standpoint, we've kind of been aware that this is out there for a while, so it's something we're aware of and we're prepared to work around or work through.
So we also have the grocery tax eliminated beginning of this year, right?
Correct.
We have to deal with both of these reductions.
Correct.
Okay.
Alderman Artwood.
Yeah, I was just going to run, Brad touched on it, but I was going to run through that Bensonville most recently eliminated theirs, Addison repealed 10-125, Carroll Stream repealed 430-21, Clarendon Hills 7 of 24, Darien no longer have stickers, none in Downers Grove, Itasca, Lyle, Lombard, Naperville, Roselle, Wheaton, Willowbrook. West Chicago is getting rid of theirs. I mean, almost everybody's done this. We've talked about it. This is the 4th time I know that I've talked about it. And as far as just doing the commercial, as I talked to Mr. Wilson earlier today, the commercial portion of what we're talking about is $22,000 on itself, plus or minus, right? And there's got to be an expense to that. So by the time we minus the expense, although it wouldn't be the same as running the whole program, but there would be some expense there. That doesn't make sense. There isn't significant enough money to make it worth just doing a partial program. So we're either going to get rid of it or keep it. Doesn't make sense to go in between. So.
Alderman Smarski, did you have anything?
No, it also frees up a lot of your man hours chasing people down for stickers, correct?
Yeah.
Mayor, please.
Yeah, actually, so the reason I brought it up, we got data center coming online about the time that we're going to start collecting for these, so that can make up the money. But the other thing, this used to collect about 120,000 5-6 years ago, and now it's only 72,000. A lot of people have moved out. Some people have moved in. Probably don't even buy the stickers. The other thing is, if we do the industrial loan, basically whatever it's, you said 22,000, but you said the expenses, even though we're at like 19 or 20,000 right now, you said it's still going to be like 14,000. The expenses are still going to be 14,000, so you're going to net 7,000. It's not even worth wasting staff's time. That's because it'll be more aggravation than. And again, the only reason I brought it up is because now, this time we have a revenue source. Before we're talking about getting rid of it and maybe do something else. We don't have to do anything else now.
Alderman Catalano.
Yeah, I was just saying it's pretty much the enforcement is on an honor system, right? I mean, we pretty much don't enforce it. It's up to the residents or the business to come in and purchase a vehicle sticker. And many years ago, we did a Secretary of State data check, and back then, how many years ago was that? 7, 8 years ago, I believe. And we ended up collecting an additional, what, 40 or 50,000, was it?
Director Wilson.
I don't remember the exact number, but it was a fairly significant pickup.
So that's the reason why the numbers are down, because it's on an honor system. But anyway, is this any benefit to the police department if we eliminate vehicle stickers for the business? Would that impede anything as far as the police department investigations, or would that, yeah?
No, while they are an easily accessible identification for a resident that belongs in town, we could always run the license plate. Again, it identifies them easily if they purchased it, if they bought it. We do quite a bit of enforcement. We do write a lot of tickets for city stickers. I don't know if Brad's got the numbers, but usually we write the ticket, and if they come in and they show proof of purchase, we do reduce the fine. But CSOs are out there every day writing tickets for city stickers.
Okay, so we have a motion on the floor to eliminate the sticker entirely for residents and businesses. Any other comments?
Correct.
Roll call, please.
Alderman Art Woods.
Yes.
Alderman Currielli.
Yes.
Alderman Carr.
Yes.
Alderwoman Fonseca.
Yes.
Alderman Sismarski.
Yes.
Alderwoman Ames.
Yes.
Alderman Artiwood.
Yes.
Alderman Catalano.
No.
And that passes. Items to be considered at future meetings, City Hall rehab project, December 11th, capital improvements plan, January 22nd. Does anyone else have any? Alderman Art Woods?
Yep. Everybody don't jump out of their chairs, but for a future item, I'd like to put on entertaining eliminating the garbage charge for the residents, given that we have the new data center coming on, and maybe we don't do it in a year, but maybe set it up for 2027. We always talked about reducing the water rates, and we never could do it because it's a floating number, right, to give some relief, but this is something we could give the relief.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Also moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned.